everyone, welcome back to Messy and Beautiful. I'm Sarah Jane. Thanks for joining me today for another video. It's been a while since I've done any kind of regular uploading. I'm really sorry about that. It's just that life has been a bit mad. You may or may not know that I'm expecting my second baby. So with looking after my daughter, preparing for the baby, obviously pregnancy symptoms and the working and everything else in my life, it just got a bit mad and something had to give, and it turned out that it was this channel. It was also my sticker shop a little bit, but I've started to find energy and a little bit more time, so I'm spending a bit of time doing the things that I enjoy before I once again run out of time when new baby arrives. So I've not done a plan with me for a very long time. I have just released a sticker kit for the summer in my sticker shop, Scribbles by Starlight. I will leave a link down below. There's also a discount code that can be used in the shop. If you wanted to grab that, then just use Sarah10 and it will give you 10% off. The only exception to that is our newly announced advent calendar. I am going to be doing an advent calendar. I'm doing a 25-day advent calendar that's just full of stickers. It's 15% off until the end of July, so you haven't got long left to grab the 15% off. You can't use the 10% code with that calendar. If you use the 10% code as well, if somehow you manage to get through the glitch, I'll just cancel your order, because 15% is already quite a lot of discount based on the amount of product that you're getting for the money. So if you wanted to go and check out the shop, those other products, new releases, all that sort of stuff, then feel free. But I just sort of kind of show one of my kits in action, and also it's nice for me to use them, because otherwise I make them to like photograph and they don't always turn out perfect. This one's actually one of my Oops kits, and it just seems a shame to waste them, so I thought what better place than to do it here. You may also notice that my planner pages are the wrong date. That is because I am still redating old planners. I have not deviated from that at all. And maybe at some stage I'll do like a, I don't know, mid-year lineup that's no longer mid-year. So you can see what I'm doing, or, you know, we'll try and do a flip for it at the end of the year, but we'll have to see how things go with baby and everything. Let's get stuck in. So the extra sheets I've got here, these are just the other new releases I've got in the shop. I kind of pulled these out just in case I wanted any extra deco in the layout, but I don't think I will necessarily need them, because I specifically designed my kit so there's a lot of stuff in here that you can use on your spreads without needing to necessarily add to them. So I need to remember to take breaths as well. I'm getting short of breath very quickly, and of course where I talk so much. So let's get stuck in. So this kit is called Sweet Summer. I sort of started basing it around a stick of rock and then kind of just got onto the beach. You can see with the white line, this is why it's an Oops kit, because not everything cut perfectly. If you did purchase from my shop, you would get things that are cut properly, because I am, as you know, a perfectionist. I will not let things leave my shop that are not good enough, that I wouldn't be happy to receive, if you like. So I'm just using up some header strips. Again, these are designed for my Happy Planner. The vertical boxes aren't quite as high as a classic Happy Planner, but then they never are on sticker kits, so I'm very much used to that. And however much I would like to do that, my cutting machine, it doesn't like it when I try and make them any bigger. So I do a sheet of like the header strips, there's day covers, there's a washi strip here in an extra box. And then there's boxes, so you get 8 full boxes. The other thing about my kits in my shop is that they are all hand drawn by me. Even everything down to the background is my design, and my work. So it takes me a long time to design a sticker kit, which is why I don't have many of them. But I am hoping to do more, because it is super fun and I do really enjoy it. So you may have noticed, this is also a like washi strip and header strip sheet of paper. Again, the cutting wasn't great on this when I made it, but if you decide to buy and you do receive it, it will be cut properly. I'm not going to let stuff go that's rubbish. Yeah, so you may notice some slight variations in my filming. I don't know if you will, because obviously it's been a while since I've actually done anything. But I'm trying out a new camera again. I keep trying out new cameras. My husband has all these grand ideas, you see, of, oh, I've got this piece of kit, give this a go. But I always end up going back to my first one because I just like the functionality of it. I need a knife. I need a knife. There we go. I put that down there thinking I had 2 of them, but I don't. I've only got 1. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, actually, that needs to go higher up, doesn't it? Get rid of that piece. I don't need that. I could probably have used that as a header. That was really wasteful. Never mind. Right, I'm going to pull this up. As you can see, not rehearsed. Just kind of take out the kit, get stuck in, plan like I normally would on a Sunday. Yeah, so I'm on a different camera. I don't know how it works with my microphone. I don't know how the editing software is going to go with it, if it's going to like it or not. I don't even know what format I'm filming in. So we may lose this video. I may not even get uploaded, which will be a real shame, but at least I tried. Yeah. So I'm just layering the like washi strips on top of each other, because I realised I obviously didn't have 2 of those yellow ones to do the thick yellow part at the bottom of the other one. And oh, careful not to scratch my desk. I normally have a desk protector down, but because I'm filming I thought I'd take it away. Because it looks better. Yeah, so I'm now just trying to do like an opposite kind of thing, just to balance it out a little bit. Yeah, so as you can probably tell by all the stuff I've been saying about life, you know, baby expectations and work, and because my job's pretty grueling anyway, I'm not going to lie. And then designing sticker kits and coming up with advent calendars and all of this stuff, I have been pretty manic. And I haven't really stopped. And we went on holiday for a week to Somerset, which was wonderful because we went out for the day and then went back to the cottage we were staying in after we'd been out once for the day, and then stayed there all afternoon. And my daughter was really good and she slept really well while we were there, probably all the fresh air and the going out and all the excitement and everything. And then on the evening it was like, the time is mine, I haven't got to clean the house, I haven't got to do jobs, I haven't got to do this, that and the other. Which was when the creativity started coming, and how I ended up kind of deciding to do an advent calendar in my shop, and kind of trying to get back into the swing of things with this, coming back off that holiday. And I think it's just a bit of rest really helped me do that, helped me get back to that place. That the last time I felt like that was actually after that Southwest Planner Club meet, because you got quite a few videos then as well, where I came back and I was like, oh, I feel energised, like I'm going to start doing this again. So yeah, you might hopefully see some more from me. I'm just sort of putting in like what I consider to be a base layout, if you like. So I've just put in my day covers. The circles are big enough to writing, but I've got a set of dots on the go for this month, so I am going to use up my dots. They are like silver stars, look like this one from Happy Scrappy. So I'm going to use that because I am still trying very hard not to buy anything as well, and use up the stuff I have. That probably would have been quite nice down the bottom. Never mind. Right, we move on. Yeah, I'm very waffly and rambly. I shouldn't really say sorry for that, because that's just part of who I am, isn't it? You know that by now if you watch my channel. If you are new here, yes, I do ramble. But you know, it means I lose my train of thought a lot. And occasionally I circle back round to where I started. But my brain works so fast, and then of course trying to concentrate and put stickers down and stick them on straight, because also if you've watched my channel before, you know I'm also not very good at that too. By the time I've done all that concentrating, I forget what I was saying, and I keep talking and talking and talking. Right, so it's one sheet down. I might actually keep that little piece just in case. Yeah, so these strips are like bucket and spade all the way along. Yeah, so clearly lose my train of thought, don't I? Was the upshot of that. Right, I am incredibly proud of this, I'm not going to lie. This took me a long time to do. But once I cracked it, I really, 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 really like it. I like the way it looks. I think it looks great. One thing I was going to ask, actually, now I think about it, is I've got two kinds of sticker paper on the go in my shop at the minute. One is very thick sticker paper. That's like really chunky, but the colour on it is amazing. And one is more like, it's this one, a bit thinner, like better for if you've got like a Hobonichi or something and you don't want the bulk in your planner, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, like not, that's not going to fit. I'll go back down here. Like not as bright in colour, it's not as vibrant, and I don't know like if you've got a preference when you purchase from a shop, because it's also useful for me to have some kind of feedback, because at the minute, in fact everything I've done up to now I've kind of just been going in the dark and hoping for the best, and I don't really have anyone to ask other than one person I've mentioned her a million times, Lisa, who I don't see that often, unfortunately. To be able to ask this kind of thing, and of course one person doesn't make up an entire community. So if you have any particular views on sticker paper, whether you would prefer vibrancy over thickness, or if you would rather the colours were a little bit more muted and thinner paper, then I would love to know, because it will help me decide which versions of things to put in my shop and in my advent calendar, and use in the future. I like both kinds of paper. Personally I don't really have a preference. I just love the colours of the thicker stuff. I haven't got any to hand to show you the difference. So if you have a preference, let me know in the comments. I do have date dots on my kit, so if you wanted to redate you can. But it's only because I'm already using a set that I didn't want to... I'm not necessarily going to be able to find the same week again to be able to use that set run on from each other. Because I am trying, as I said, very, very hard to use up my supplies. I bet I haven't got a meal plan sticker. Oh no, I do. Look at me. I actually know what I put in my planner. This is amazing. I know that sounds like a really stupid thing to say, but I just don't always plan the same way, and yet somehow I have managed to put in things that I actually need into my planner, into my kit, which is pretty useful. Because I've only ever designed 2 kits, and I never got round to doing a plan with me with the first one, so I haven't actually used one of my own kits for the shop. Like, I've made kits and stuff for myself, but never for this is what my actual spread's going to look like. The other thing I was going to say about the new camera is the lighting might be different. I don't know how good quality it is. See, ramble, circle back. This sheet is like the deco functional sheet. I've got another functional sheet here that's got some icons and stuff on it. I do sell individual sheets of the icons as well. You get boxes and headers on top of the other sheets you've already seen. I probably should have gone through the kit at the start like I used to when I was doing PR for other people. But I kind of forgot and just got stuck in. So, right, vitamins. Because obviously at the moment, vitamins are very important for me. What was the other one I was going to do? Housework. Housework or bills? Housework, because it's not bills. So I'm also trying very hard to track my expenses with the whole, like, don't spend any money, save for maternity leave, you know, pay off my debt that you all know about. And I'm trying very hard, and I've been trying very hard for the last 2 months in particular to make sure that I am sticking by my budget. And I'm managing to save quite a lot of money, which is really useful. But it does involve me tracking my expenses every day. So I've been ticking off on a habit tracker or putting it on a to-do list that I need to track my expenses. If I put it on at least once, it kind of reminds me to do it for the rest of the week. The other thing I've been doing is housework. I'm trying to do like a little bit every day just to keep things ticking over so it doesn't feel so overwhelming. And I've really been working hard on like my own individual organisation to try and make my life more streamlined, if you like. And I'm considering sharing stuff like that on this channel as well, on how I've managed to achieve that, what systems I use, the actual planning process, rather than just, here's a pretty kit and let's decorate a spread. But I haven't really got as far as actually prepping any videos or anything like that, or things I'd be necessarily happier to share. So I don't know if you want to see that sort of content as well. I'm basically just gunning for some ideas, because I've got tons and tons of ideas of things I want to do. And I don't have enough time to get everything done that I want to do. But growing this community and obviously growing the shop are both things that are really important to me for my longer term goals. And I want to make sure that I'm kind of putting out things that people want to see. So if you've got a view on that, let me know. I'm just looking at so I use as like my travel diary. This is like my chuck it in my handbag job. I'm just looking at this for my plans of what's going on for the week, and what appointments I've got, because obviously I'm having more appointments and things now as well. But I'm just trying to think, because I'm pretty sure there's one that's on there that's not happening now, and one that isn't on there that should be happening now. Anyway, so I need work stickers, don't I? Let's start off with that. So do work. I like this kit, it's really summery. On a completely different note, it makes me smile because it does actually remind me of like my holidays as a child. Because when I was a kid, you didn't go to Spain, you didn't get on a plane, you went to a caravan. My family personally preferred to go to a caravan in Great Yarmouth, or like Perranport in Cornwall, and like seaside towns. So for me, this is like my holidays as a kid, which is the other reason I think I got carried away with the beach huts and the deck chairs and the, you know, ice cream cones and that sort of stuff, because I really just was thinking of my childhood and what I enjoy. And I still love this kind of holiday, and we still go on this kind of holiday, as you can probably tell with us going to Somerset. A bit more countryside based now than seaside based, but yeah, just that's what it makes me think of, my childhood. So worst comes to it, I designed something for me that I really like and I really enjoy. So I'm just putting down some work stickers because I know for a fact that I have work this week. Right, I don't have nursery scripts on here. I think probably that was a decision of it's not going to suit most people. I have put school. I obviously don't have a child at school yet, but eventually I will. So I'm going to leave that for the moment. Then I've got Aqua on Tuesday. I have started doing Aquanatal in an attempt to look after myself a little bit more. So I've got Aquanatal. In fact, I've got header strips as well, haven't I? Let's go for a bucket and spade header. Just to cover up that black, because these pages from this Planner Babe, it's an old Planner Babe planner from 2020 maybe. I don't like those black strips on every kit I leave them sometimes, but I'm quite often covering them with washi. So there's that one. And in fact, what I probably should do is go along with those as well. I'm just going to move that one along because then it's like cascading image. Makes sense in my head. Might not make sense in yours. That one and that one and that one. That's pretty cool. Right, I haven't got enough to do that same thing that side, so I'm going to do not the same thickness anyway, so I'm going to do the same thickness with the stick of rock ones. Again, reminds me of being a kid, because in Great Yarmouth, where I used to go on holiday a lot, there was, I believe there still is, it's been a long time since I've been, like maybe, well, I mean, it's been a good couple of years because of COVID and that. But there used to be a shop where you could go and watch them make sticks of rock. And my goodness, as a child, that was so entertaining, loved it. And so I started like doing this, and I just got a little bit carried away with them, like putting them on everything. Because again, it's just something that reminds me of being a kid. Now, they don't necessarily have beach huts and stuff, but we have started going to seasides a lot more that do have beach huts because it is, you know, a bit of a thing. Right, so that's Aqua on Tuesday. I've also got an appointment with the lady that's doing my hypnobirthing on Tuesday. I hypnobirthed my first daughter. Might be a bit too much information here. And so I'm doing it again. Then I've got a meeting on Wednesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday. You don't want to have them. That's a work meeting, so that's pretty boring. It's a work meeting. Then I've got my actual hypnobirthing class on Thursday. I'm also going to do a big box at the top and put a little one down, another big one down here, because I think I've got another appointment on Thursday, but I can't quite remember offhand, so I would rather have the space for it. Then I've got the midwife on Friday morning. So that's her. Then I've got possibility of another appointment on Friday afternoon, but I'm waiting for that one to be confirmed. So again, I'd rather have the space for it, not need it, and if not, whatever I plan on doing instead, whether it be, look at this, can't stick things on straight for toffee, can I? Whether it be like go see some friends or go see my parents or whatever it is. I've got some space for that. Then Saturday I am seeing some friends in the morning and then going out for dinner in the evening. I feel like everybody has just decided, like, hey, it's summer, let's be busy. Let's make plans, and my diary is just ridiculous. And then Sunday morning I have my daughter for, oh, that was my cat, sorry about that. And I have a birthday party to go to with my daughter. So that worked out pretty well, because actually I'm out of box stickers. We know I use a lot of boxes anyway. Then I want some to-do lists, because I love a to-do list and I need a to-do list. I'm going to use some of these just because I think they're cute. So this is my fuzz character in my shop, Scribbles by Starlight. And these ones are just like little washi strips. Again, hand drawn, even the outside of them. I drew them myself. A bit of fuzz on it. Fuzz on fuzz. And then he's in like a little life ring. And I just think he's cute. I like him because he's a bit different. He's a tatty teddy. If you saw my sort of shop launch video, I talked a little bit about how I came up with my characters and stuff. But he's the sort of bear that, you know, you carried around with you so much as a kid. that they look like a dog toy. And I say a dog toy because my daughter has got a bunny that most definitely looks like a dog toy. We went round my friend's the other day and her dog picked it up off the floor and ran away with it. And it's one of those that if she loses that or breaks that, she's going to be absolutely beside herself, because it's the one that's been carried everywhere forever. And so I was really like, oh my god, please don't eat that toy, like don't rip it to shreds, because if you do, I don't even know what I'm going to do, because it's so, I mean, it's disgusting. It's really, really, really tatty. But she loves it so much that I didn't think that through, did I? I wanted to put that more like that. And then I can't use the top dot. So let's move that down a bit. Yeah, and like no matter how many times I tried to wash it, it's just so loved that there's just no hope for it, basically. But my friend's dog just like went to town with running around the house with this bunny in its mouth, and I was just like, ah. But then that, you know, that toy, because it is so loved, made me do this like teddy bear who's basically been sewn back together. I also quite like the kind of more voodoo-y doll type artwork, so it was kind of inspired by that too. Like he's got a button for an eye and he's got stitches down his face, and I think I had Halloween in mind when I first designed him. My Halloween release is still one of my favourites, because I just thought it was really creative. Without being big-headed. I don't want to sound big-headed. I'm obviously just proud of the work that I've produced. Right. What else? 3 to-do lists. That's not going to be enough, is it? I've not left enough room. Right. On a Sunday is also my planning time. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to go, you can be my planning time. And I'm going to put next to it my little planning icon, so that can go there. I've got some teeny tiny boxes. There's some like page flags as well if you use that sort of stuff. The other thing I'll do is after Aqua is the time where I tend to do nothing. So I'm going to just put in my little candle and my little face mask icons down here. Read your book, you know, sit on the sofa, don't do anything, because you finish Aqua so late. By the time I get home it's like 9:30 in the evening. It's not time to do anything. I'm going to put in another to do here, so that I've got some spare little dots. And in fact, see, even sticker surgery your own kits. Look at that. Right, there's 3 there. Maybe 1 down there. I'm going to have some food shopping to do at some point. Wait, I'm not going to be able to do that on Thursday, am I? So I normally go food shopping on Thursday evening. I make it a regular thing because otherwise I don't go, because I really, 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 really hate food shopping. It's boring, I can't stand it, but it's cheaper for me to go to the supermarket than it is for me to order online. So yeah, if I don't go on a Thursday, I don't go. But right, we're going to have plan in that one. Go, and then I'm going to have me time down here, which might not fit in my box. No, so I'm going to surgery this too. Yeah, so this week's going to be a bit of a struggle because I've got my hypnobirthing class on Thursday night, which means that I'm not going to be able to go on Thursday this week. Like, I'll find the time and I'll make myself go, but I really, 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 really hate it. If you could not do one job again for the rest of your life, Like cleaning, housework wise, I mean. What would it be? Might probably be food shopping. Like, it's really funny though, because I really like cooking. Like, I find cooking really relaxing and really enjoyment, and like I really enjoy it when I've got the time and when I'm not so tired. But at the same time, I hate going to the supermarket. I hate buying the ingredients. I hate writing the shopping list and unpacking it all and all of that stuff. If someone could just go and buy everything for me, that would be amazing. Right, what else? Oh look, I've even got a shopping sticker. You know what, we're going to put that on a to-do list over on Friday. I'm going to write the word food in front of it though, so I know what I mean. So that at some point over that week, I do the food shopping, if I can make it fit food. Sort of. There we go. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. Right. Can't even think what the date is. I've got a planner in front of me and I don't even know what the date is. Okay. Oh, it's not payday. I think I'm done for the moment. I think I'm done for the minute. So I've still got quite a lot left over. Got a lot of deco left over. Right, so maybe I'm going to just put some deco in the appointments. Yeah, this is the little guy. Hopefully you can see that. I don't even know where the camera is on here to be able to go, oh look, like, I'm just sort of guessing. So aqua, little fuzz in a rubber ring, that kind of works, doesn't it? Right, hypnobirthing. Sit down on a chair and chill. Hypnobirthing. That was supposed to be the splash park, but that's been cancelled, so I don't know what that's going to be yet. Midwife friends going out to... Oh, actually, I think we might be going to the splash park on Saturday. So I'm going to put the little rubber ring one in on the splash park. Now, this paper is not supposed to be removable either. But as you can see, I have no problem removing it. So I don't think it actually makes any difference if you have the proper, like, removable paper. In my personal opinion. I have had some stickers that rip. They properly rip. But, so what, I'm just gonna... Don't overthink it. Just put them in the boxes. It just makes them look cute. Yeah, so I don't think it necessarily makes a difference. Some of them do actually rip and like tear in two. I've had them from shops like that before. I personally am quite careful when I tear up stickers because I do have to do it a lot where I don't stick them on very straight. I'm going to put you there. Then I've got one more piece of deco I can put here. Looks sort of like a rifle ring as well as a sticker rock, doesn't it? Anyway, so I've got left one of these. So what I'm doing at the minute is writing down like a meal plan. So this is my intended meal for the week. So that's what I've used that for. But I've got one left over, some date dots and some other bits and pieces. And in fact, I can use that any day of the week because I've always got washing to do. In fact, it's more likely to be on a Thursday. I won't actually even think about doing the washing. So there we go. This is more for other people because at the minute the only workout I am doing is this one. Even though I should be doing it every day. Loads of today stickers left because some people prefer to do and some people prefer today. So that's kind of my thinking there. Then I've got some icons left. Cram you in there. Meals. What else we got? Pen, laptop, work. I'll put that in the middle there. You could also be work, and in fairness, so could the other one. There's a pen there. Right. Some mini boxes, some like little strips, some blank full boxes, so you can write lots of info in there if you want to. Some more checklists, header strips, which are the thing I've never really used, and then I've used up the rest of it. So actually I did pretty well using up my own kit. I haven't got much in terms of leftovers, but as you can see, it feels like a spread quite happily. If I put header strips in between each thing, then it probably would have filled up these gaps as well. But I don't mind a bit of this because I tend to go back and fill those in as the week goes by anyway. Even just like, you know, watch something on TV if there's nothing in that particular box. But yeah, so that's my plan with me for this week. Sorry if I say this every video, don't I? I've been disjointed, I've been rambly. That's part of who I am. I don't plan my videos out, so that's probably why. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope you enjoyed this spread. Like I said, if you want to go check out my shop, there's a link in the description for you down below. Thank you very much for watching. Take care now. Bye.